Season is how unexpected rivalries, Greg, begin to develop.
Yeah, teams that might not be traditional rivals have a few heated games early on, and now their matchups become must-see TV. Happens every season.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Up front, it's Williamson at the 4 and Valanciunas at the 5. C.J. McCollum out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's Money in at small forward. Now here's McCollum. Ingram outside. The pass to Money. That shot off, and it's Miami the other way. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
I mean, in the modern era, you have to be able to stretch the floor, or you're going to struggle.
Reason why, that opens up driving lanes, makes it dangerous for teams to W in the post. The offense becomes more dynamic.
Valanciunas, good.
That wasn't an easy finish from Valanciunas. The big man didn't have a good look, but got it to drop anyway.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to catch up with Erik Spoelstra a few minutes ago. He talked to me about the importance of protecting the rim, challenging opponents at the top of the jump, and making it difficult for them to convert easy baskets. But to have a chance of that, they have to expend energy getting back in transition, which will help close down those driving lanes. So, guys, we'll see where their energy lies throughout this game.
Thank you, David.
A solid all-around player, Jimmy Butler understands the importance of sharing the ball with open guys.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on. Oh, okay.
That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. It's tipped. Williamson left side. In transition, here comes Miami. Inside. And slam dunk by Ingram.
The work that Ingram puts in lifts his team's play. Always there to support the break.
And, of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Erik Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Here's Money. Great D that time from Adebayo.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Steve, Jimmy Butler is definitely a defensive difference maker.
He is, Kevin. Back in the 2021 season, Butler led the league in steals. He is so committed to forcing you to make mistakes with the ball.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy's working. Way to attack there and then create the contact.
And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity, perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy.
And as incredible as Zion Williamson has been and is, the big problem, Greg, is keeping him ready to play. His health.
And there have been all sorts of opinions chiming in on whether he can play at a high weight. But the bottom line is something needs to happen to keep him healthy. He's lost too much time early in his career.
He gets it in there.
Nice work in there by Adebayo. He sets a physical tone for this team.
And stolen by Owen. Pass to Hero. Shot from the top of the key. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
We just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Williamson finds McCollum. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
This demonstrates how confident CJ is, wasting no time and firing away.
Hero from long range. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Money's got his 4th rebound in this one. Vincent the pass to Owens. It's tipped. They retain possession. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Pelicans with the rebound. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
You know what it is? That's good advanced scouting. They knew what they were in for, and they were ready.
It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. And that one's good by Butler. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. Oh, the lob to Valanciunas. The shot missing.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Miami trailing. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Carries it from 3-point range. Butler's got 6 points.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. From downtown, and again, Miami with the triple.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Here's Williamson, now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
The explosiveness gets Zion through the contact. Defender didn't stand a chance.
And that's a foul called on Money. That's his first foul. Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Vincent. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Murphy's checked in. Butler finds Adebayo. Now Oladipo. Here's Owens. It's deflected.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Here's Ingram. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for New Orleans.
Well, it's tough to score when you're getting stuffed on every attempt. Great job getting the hands up so far, making life difficult for shooters.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Yurtseven's checked in for Adebayo. Wayne Dedmon comes in for Owen. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Jimmy Butler. New Orleans also making some changes. Harry Nance is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Herbert Jones in for Brandon Ingram. And the Pelicans making a change here. Alvarado's checked in. Steve, last season the Pelicans showed signs of progress over previous years.
Well, Kevin, securing their highest finish in 3 years. Yeah, I definitely call that solid progress. And I think this team could be on track to only get better.
The offensive rebound.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Passes it to Murphy. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Pass to Nunn. Knocked loose. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Jones is running. Murphy can't hit. Now here's Nunn. He's guarded closely.
I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs.
Unfortunately, the Pelicans did make a first-round exit in the postseason break.
In a series they took to 6 games, but yeah, it couldn't put together that deep run. Maybe this year things will be different.
And so Nunn nails both of them. You know, Smitty, what's incredible about Miami's D, they don't need to block a ton of shots to protect the rim.
Kevin, it's all about awareness, communication, and positioning. Whether they're in zone or man, they stay completely connected almost every possession.
Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Back to Oladipo. There's the pass to Nunn. Over in the corner, Hero hits the three-point bomb. Hero's got 5 points so far.
This is why Hero is a volume three-point shooter. He's so effective from deep.
There's the lob to the hoop.
Chemistry at its best. That's unreal, alley-oop.
Now, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. Oladipo outside. Outside, Hero. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Launches it. And again, Miami with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for Miami. They trail by 1. Their last meeting was in New Orleans, where they were unable to fight off the Pelicans.
Yeah, and they got beat last time these two teams met, and really free throws were the story.
6 on the shot clock. Nunn kicks to Dedmon. Goes up again. And there's another one for the Heat.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Going. Oh,
no, he did. And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Now, here's Yurtseven. Here's Dedmon. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against 1 make.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Outside, Hero. Back to Nunn. Here's Dedmon. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
Way to attack the interior. Dedmon really understands what the team needs from him.
Left side, Nance. Stolen by Yurtseven. Here's Dedmon. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Dedmon's got 6. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Heat.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And let's also give them some credit for running the break so well. They're making the most of their chances to score in transition.
4 on the clock. Here's Money. A three-pointer off the mark. The Heat with the lead. Hero with it. Now guarded by Money. 44 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Kicks it out to Hero. To the middle. Here's Jones. Miami grabs the miss. Nunn passes to Hero. Back to Nunn. Now here's Dedmon. He has 6. Oladipo draws the double. Here's Nunn. No good with the triple. Nance outside. Here's Alvarado. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Heat lead by 1. And back with the start of the...
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And when you consider how the Heat are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's their strategy. Try to overwhelm you. Try to put you in a hole you have to dig yourself out of.
So the Pelican 5 right now. Money out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Brandon Ingram. Then there's McCollum. And it's Daniels in at the 3, the small forward. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Magic had a huge game. He picked up 58 points, and the points were just the start of it. He joined an elite few by walking away with a quadruple double. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss. We'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
That's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
A fantastic passer for a big. Bam, terrific at finding his open teammates.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. In the corner, Daniels. Pass to Money. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
New Orleans in the lead. Here's Money. Sinks that one from the post. Money's got 4 this quarter.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Ferocious finish. Bam's natural strength is next level.
Out of bounds, Miami takes possession. Zion Williamson's checked in for Money.
Checking in for the Pelicans. Substitution on the court.
Butler in the corner. He kicks it to Dedmon. Passes it to Oladipo. Back to Dedmon. Ball's knocked loose. Murphy against Butler. Oh,
did you see that?
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Pelicans leading by 5. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now. Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. And they double up Butler. Dedmon with it. Now guarded by Money. Pass to Hero. Back to Oladipo. Clock at 6. To the paint. Here's Dedmon. Looking to end the run. Rich Saban. Tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. New Orleans has gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter. 4 for 8. An emphatic LU jam.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
That's tipped, and he gets it back. Another shot. Here's Money. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Murphy passes to Money. Jacks up a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And now it's a 12-point New Orleans lead.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year. and have steadily won games each season.
And the Heat all-time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Vincent the pass to Hero. Dedmon. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team.
This Pelicans team is interesting because they haven't been fully healthy. If they can keep everyone healthy, they can be a force.
And stolen by Dedmon. Hero against Jones. Now the pass to Dedmon. Here's Vincent. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. Just 5 to shoot. Poked loose. It's stolen. And he now has a 5-by-5. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Exploiting the opposing defense in the paint here. That they've set up shop down in there this second quarter. And boy, are they cashing in.
For New Orleans, they have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. That free throw good for money.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Oladipo. Here's Dedmon, and Dedmon throws it down.
And when Oladipo makes passes like that, his team kicks into a whole new gear offensively.
And then Murphy with the dunk.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their defense has been active.
71.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from Money.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
It's a part of his game that he can always tap into. There's an art to it, and he is painting the canvas tonight.
The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Adebayo is out there with Owens. And it's Vincent in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Pass to Adebayo. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go with a 3. And the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Vincent.
He's a dynamic scorer, but Jimmy Butler showing the ability to make plays for others. This is why Williamson's teammates love him. He makes them look good on these alley-oops.
Outside, Hero. Pass to Butler. Puts it up from 12. Got a piece of it. Ingram against Hero. And that one's good. Ingram's got the lead up to 14 now for the Pelicans.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Hero, nice spin off the left rim and in. Hero's got 9.
From that range, Tyler is money, well inside his comfort zone as a shooter.
Here's Money. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Jimmy Butler. The Pelicans have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
He's perfect from the line this time.
This Heat team does just about everything well. They're one of the top teams in the league on offense and on D. They can win games at either end of the floor. Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
Valanciunas against Butler. Over Valanciunas. That one's good. The New Orleans lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Butler. And Miami, Smitty, really has succeeded in putting together a complete ball club. I mean, from top to bottom, with all the parts needed.
I totally agree, Kevin. That was their goal. Build a team that doesn't rely on any one strength. On nights when they're not shooting it well, their defense can pick up the slack.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, we know the Pelicans made that trade to bring in C.J. McCollum. He says, I think it's a match made in heaven. I'm happy to be here. The cool part is that I haven't had to make any real adjustments. The way I play is the right way. Kevin, back to you.
Well, and he's completely changing teams mid-season. Tough thing to do, but he is a veteran that can certainly handle it. Ball in his hands, good things usually happen. Hey, David, thank you for that story. And he comes up with the deuce. Money's got 38 points. And MP has really brought his A-game tonight, hadn't he, Greg? Knowing he needed to face off against Jeff Owen.
Yeah, and it's clear that he took this matchup very seriously. It's the kind of game you circle on your calendar.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Once again, fans, your Heat Youth Dancer.
On defense, the Pelicans. Butler kicks to Hero. Out to the right wing. Here's Vincent. A putback. Adebayo on the follow. Adebayo's got 16 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
There had been so much talk about Zion wanting out of New Orleans. That was all put to rest this past summer. Zion signing a loaded extension to keep him with the Pelicans for the next handful of years.
And Bam Adebayo. Steve, what a force he's become over the years.
Yes, Kevin, the impact really started once he became a starter. And you've seen his scoring go to the roof. Set him up, he'll knock him down. Tyler was drafted largely for that dead-eye jumper.
To the inside, McCollum. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. He's got 12.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
And a fast break now for the Pelicans. And good that time. Money's got 40 points. What a job MP has done running the floor in transition.
Owens can't catch up. I mean, MP is wearing him out. Owens can't find a way to keep him in front.
Here's Vincent. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
And guys, things are looking up in New Orleans. The extension for Zion Williamson reflecting his commitment to this young core. And with the 8th pick and Dyson Daniels, the Pels added to their bevy of young wing defenders. They're building a team to contend.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Daniels is checked in.
Well, that is why we call CJ a combo guard. He can score with the best, but he also can facilitate.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim. And a reward there for getting great position inside. Owens will get a couple.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
I think the mid-range game has been a go-to option for them in this game. And when it's working like it is for them, I see no reason to make a change.
And during this game, they sliced the D apart by just attacking the rim, flat out dominating them inside.
And you know, there's no question that the confidence Owens plays with really fuels him. He thinks he can take on anything or anyone.
You throw good, Owens. And both free throws good for Owens. Pelicans leading by 12. Here's Money. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Tyler Hero hammering it down, playing with a lot of confidence.
Here's Money, and he slams it down right on top of Bam Adebayo.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Money passes to Ingram. Here's Money. He's looking for Williamson and finds him. It's hauled in by the Heat. Butler's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. On the wing, Daniels. He's covered by Hero. And the basket by Money. And MP has been very good inside the lane tonight. Nobody can stop him.
The size and athleticism of Owens hasn't bothered MP at all. He's converting everything down low.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Pelicans have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. And the Heat with some changes. Yurtseven comes in for Owens. And it's Oladipo in for Jimmy Butler. And a change for the Pelicans. Murphy's checked in.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
And the pass to Vincent. A 3. Good. And it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got 4 assists in the game. Money passes to Ingram. Lays it up off the glass. Ingram's got 8 here in the quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire, say, before we begin a broadcast?
Oh, Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences, get ourselves fired up. You game?
Come on, Greg, I'm not sure about that, but you go ahead and do it. Unbelievable performance. He's got a quadruple double.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And that's a foul called on Money. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight.
And to this point on the season, guys, 80% from the line. He's done a really good job.
Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Bam Adebayo. And the Pelicans also making a change. Alvarado's checked in. Here's Daniels, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Assisted by
And the Pelicans lead by 17. Down low. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And there's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
To the middle, good save it. And no good that time. Nice D from Money. Tonight, MP is going old school. Showing off his mid-range game.
And I think it might have caught Owens and his team by surprise. We don't see a lot of guys utilize that area of the floor anymore.
Good saving. The shot, no good. And New Orleans will come the other way. Here's Murphy. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Timeout called, the Heat. We've seen Money really having a great game.
And he's in a complete groove right now. I don't think they can stop him altogether, but they at least need to make him work a little harder than he has been.
Jones checked in for New Orleans. Here's Oladipo. He has 7. Passes it to Yurtseven. Again with the block.
What a defensive performance. 12 blocks.
Well, he's shutting them down right now. And a wide open look for Hero. Connects from three-point range. Hero's got 9 points here in the second half. Pelicans leading by 16. To the paint. Pass to Alvarado. Kicks to Ingram. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Heat ball.
Miami's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Yurtseven passes to Hero. Oladipo outside. Hero the bounce pass. That shot is off.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Pass to Yurtseven. And that one drops. Yurtseven's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Hero against Jones. Can't hit from in close.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Here's Money. New Orleans moving it around. Inside. Hits it again. Wow.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now.
For the Pelicans, number 23, 1.
That free throw good for Money. The Heat trail by 19. Outside, Hero. To the inside. There's another block.
And swatting shots away with ferocity.
GA, he is not messing around in this one. Alvarado passes to Murphy. And then Murphy with the dunk.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Outside, Hero. The pass to Yurtseven. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's... got the chance to pick up the points at the line. This is his first free throw of the game.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Graham's checked in. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Passes to Dedmon. Here's Vincent. Just 5 on the clock. The Heat need to get a shot off and save it. And he could not get them. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
So we see New Orleans taking the W here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see.